S11 News First Alert Storm Team Weather Center on this Sunday night is December the 20th, 2020, and tomorrow the winter season begins. We've got the great conjunction tomorrow evening as well. That's when Jupiter and Saturn align from our perspective here on Earth. Some have been calling it the Christmas star, but it's the alignment of the two planets. And then we've got a cold polar blast later this week we'll talk about, which could bring a little snow for Christmas Eve. So a lot on our plate here tonight. Let me share tonight's Facebook Live very quickly. And I hope the audio is all good and everything is coming through. So let me see here. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I guess I could check my own audio. Okay, it's working. All right, let me share tonight's Facebook Live with our First Alert Storm Team page, and then we'll get rolling along. Also streaming on Twitter and YouTube. Thanks for watching, and thanks for liking or sharing tonight's Facebook Live as well. Let's say hello, and then we'll move right along on our, second to last week of 2020. It's crazy. Okay. Joshua Violet from The Grange, Rita Harmon, Deborah Coward, Beverly Haggis from Borden, Indiana, Johnny Hayes, Ben Atkins, Donna Benham, Michael Montgomery. Michael's a great photographer. I think I'm going to share your planets tonight on the 11 o'clock news. Paula Bird, Ben Atkins, Cindy Owens. Thanks for watching here tonight, Ann Helm, and Michael Montgomery. It's amazing to me that you don't need all that powerful of a telescope or lens to see the rings of Saturn. You just need to get a good look at it. Where are we at here? Rebecca Hubbard, thanks for watching. Beverly Phipps from Elizabeth, Indiana. Beverly Hornback from E-Town. Angela Black from Seymour. And Angela Secondino. I may have gotten that wrong. I apologize. Let me head over to the WHAS 11 page. 9:57 p.m. on this 12/20/2020. All right. We're loading it up here. We have Rhoda Eldot. Can you tell us about WKY? I'm not sure what that's in regards to. Cheryl Aggie, thanks for watching. Rena Love, LaDonna Marie from Brownsville, Kentucky. Rhoda's from Owensboro, and Nina Jennings. Easy for me to say tonight. Happy birthday to Millie Frank. All right, so just find somewhere where the sky is not obscured. Look to the southwest about a half hour after sunset, and you should be able to see the Great Conjunction, which is what we are going to be talking about right here. So every 20 years, we get Jupiter and Saturn to align. They're kind of racing around on a racetrack, and Jupiter is out ahead on the inner circle. But sometimes, again, about every 20 years, they will align. Last time was in year 2000. The next one will be in 2040. However, this is the closest alignment in 400 years. However, this is the closest alignment at nighttime in 800 years. And it's on the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year. So just the timing kind of makes it an extra special occurrence. So what you will see is the two dots there, the two lights of Jupiter and Saturn next to each other tomorrow evening, about a half hour to an hour after sunset, looking toward where the sun set in the southwestern sky. And you should be able to see it. And this just shows us how day by day, that alignment's been getting closer and closer and peaking tomorrow. So you should be able to see Jupiter there, which should be the larger one, and then Saturn right next to it. Hope I got all that right. And tomorrow is the winter solstice. And of course, that is at 5:02 a.m. So what does that mean? Other than it's the first day of winter, shortest day of the year, it's when the sun's rays are directly over the Tropic of Capricorn, the southernmost extent over the southern hemisphere, where the sun's direct rays go over. And then each day, day by day, our days start to get longer and longer until about June 20th, June 21st, the first day of summer, the summer solstice, when the sun's rays are the farthest north in the northern hemisphere. And the middle seasons, of course, the spring equinox and the autumnal equinox, when the sun's rays are right over the equator. You get equal day and night around that time. So the good news is, after tomorrow, gradually later sunsets. So we've got that going for us. All right, so here's the Euro and the GFS back to back, early Christmas Eve, showing a switch from rain to a brief period of snow, which might give us some minor accumulations. This is tomorrow morning, shows a sprinkle chance early. You probably missed that right there. So that's at 9, 10, 11, sprinkle chance, especially over the northern half of the area. That should give way to a clearing in the afternoon with temperatures in the lower 50s. So breezy and milder for Monday, our first day of winter. And then, so this is at 6:30, about an hour after sunset. Should be clear enough, looking off to the southwest, that we've got a good viewing of the Great Conjunction, or the Christmas star, as some have been calling it. And then Tuesday looks nice and cool, sunshine and 40s. And then as we go into Wednesday, the clouds come back. It'll be mild before the rain arrives. Now, our RPM weather model right here and the GFS weather model have this rain coming in a lot earlier, and thus the snow on the backside coming in earlier. The Euro is a little more sluggish and slow with this transition from rain to snow early on Thursday, early Christmas Eve. So still a little fine-tuning to the details Wednesday night into Thursday, when exactly we'll get that switch over to some snowfall across the area. Here's another look at this. This is the European weather model. There's that rain Wednesday night, and the switch over to some snow, but that doesn't last very long, and then we're back to drier weather for Thursday, Friday, but the coldest weather we've seen so far this season. Well, it'll be in a new season by then, but wind chills down to the 20s Thursday afternoon, wind chills in the single digits and teens, highs in the 20s for Christmas afternoon. So some bitterly cold temperatures on the way. And not only is it going to be cold Thursday and Friday, it's going to be breezy as well. So we will have that wind chill factor going on for the holiday. Right now in the upper 30s, and that's about as cool as it's going to get with a light south breeze. Temperatures should not drop off much more. And who is the coldest in Kentucky? And it looks like that'd be Scottsburg at 31, but we're right at freezing in Bardstown, Elizabethtown, and Litchfield. Again, we'll have some clouds moving in early tomorrow morning. There's that little bit of energy up to the north that will swing through and give us a chance for a few sprinkles tomorrow morning. So that'll come on through and leave us just as quickly as it came. We should be back to some sunshine tomorrow afternoon. Okay, so for tonight, again, not much cooler than where we already are. Some areas have already dropped a little bit below those numbers. Breezy and milder tomorrow, highs in the lower 50s. And then our 7-day forecast. Here we've got 53 tomorrow, a little bit breezy. Could have some wind gusts around 30 miles per hour. For our Monday, 48 Tuesday, and then our warmest day on Wednesday. That big warm up out ahead of that polar front drops our temperatures through Thursday. Rain to snow Wednesday night into early Thursday morning. Down to 18 Thursday night, 28 the high Friday, wind chills in the teens. 19 Friday night, and then 40 Saturday, 42 on Sunday. So winter begins with a little quick polar shot of air. It doesn't last very long. It's not setting anchor over the region. It's quick cold shot Thursday, Friday, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then back to seasonably chilly temperatures. Normal high is 44, so we're pretty close to that for this weekend. Julie Grubb, you're welcome. Thanks for watching here tonight. Kimberly Ann, Millie Frank. We've got Sue Nillist. Norman Walters, thanks for watching here tonight. Joyce Jewell from Hart County. Earl Sims, Springfield, Kentucky. Megan Williams watching from Louisville. Thank you guys for tuning in here tonight. Let me head quickly back over to my page here at 10:05 on this 12/20/2020. So Sandy Levins, good question there. We're expecting a clear sky for the great conjunction of the planets. It does look like it'll be mostly clear by that time. So I think we'll have some pretty good viewing, especially out towards the southwest. Lindsay Wells, thanks for tuning in. Lydia Lewis. Patsy Amos from Upton. Michelle Giles from Knifley, Kentucky. Judy Hoyer from Bradford in the house. Catherine Scott, bring on the snow. Mitchell Warren from Taylorsville. Hope McCone, how much snow? Good question there as well. So we'll just have to wait and see. The most I've seen out of the weather models was 1 to 2 inches. Now, initially you're going to get some melting. The temperatures are above freezing, but the temperatures do drop off rapidly. So if we're cold enough, we might get enough snow to stick that it will be on the ground Christmas morning. We haven't had that happen in 10 years. 2010, the last time we've had a white Christmas. Typically, we have a 10% chance of a white Christmas, which means about 1 out of every 10 years. So we're due for it, and hopefully it'll be fun to see a little bit of snow on the ground for Friday morning. And then after the next week, we'll say goodbye to 2020. We'll head right into 2021 with a lot of hope, I hope. So Diane, how long will the Christmas star stay visible in the sky? So that's the alignment of Jupiter and Saturn tomorrow evening for a very short time, right after sunset, because those planets are going to be setting as well. So we got the sunset, look towards where the sun was setting, southwest sky, half hour after sunset. Along the horizon, you should see those 2 pinpoints of light, Jupiter and Saturn, right next to each other. And those will set not long after, and then the moon will set right after that. So everything's kind of on its way down tomorrow evening. Sharon Popham, thanks for watching, and Hope McCone from Salem, Indiana. Thank you all for tuning in here tonight. I will see you in 52 minutes on WHAS 11 News, The Night Team.